On behalf of the South Sydney Rabbitohs, I'd like to thank Uncle Alan for his traditional welcome, and also acknowledge the traditional owners of the land and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. Before I get to the statement that the club would like to make today, I'd just like to make 2 points about the club's position. Firstly, as a club, we are extremely proud of what we believe to be a unique connection with the Indigenous community. 15% of our full-time staff are Indigenous. South Cares runs transformational programs on a daily basis across education, employment, training and health for the Indigenous community. And we've created an environment where we believe Indigenous players and staff can not only belong but thrive and make a massive contribution to the success of our club on and off the field. Secondly, I'd like to talk about the process that the club undertook to get to the position that we want to state today. 30 of our staff, Indigenous and non-Indigenous, players, non-players, coaches, emerging leaders in the senior management team met some weeks ago to undertake an education process to understand that the issues that we all will vote upon over the coming weeks in this referendum. After that education session, we were then able to undertake a debate and a discussion about the club's position on this referendum. It was an emotional discussion, it was very moving and it was very considered. And that was how we got to the position that I'm going to read today. But there were two very important things that we wanted to say. One was that we respect every Australian's right to make their decision in this referendum. But secondly, it was a plea from all the staff involved in that process that every Australian educates and informs themselves about how important this issue is and the issues at play in the referendum. This was a bottom-up position from the club, by the staff, for the staff, and then ratified by the board. So it gives me, in many ways, great honour to read our position today. After consultation with our players and staff, the board and management of both the South Sydney Rabbitohs and South Cares support the recognition of First Nations people in the Constitution and a voice to Parliament. We're extremely proud of the inspirational programs and initiatives South Cares undertakes to contribute to improved outcomes for First Nations people and communities every day. We hope that this change to the Constitution will ensure that progress is achieved where it is most needed. This is an important moment in the history of our nation, and we strongly encourage our members and supporters to gather more information to form their own position on this referendum. We recognise and respect that every individual Australian has the right to make their own decision. Equally, we recognise and respect the oldest living culture on the planet and believe First Nations people should be recognised in Australia's Constitution with a voice to Parliament on issues that directly affect our first Australians. Thank you.